Morning everybody, welcome. Well actually it's a late morning today. It's about 20 past 10 and I woke up at 5 to 10. Yes, carrying all these bloody boxes on. I'll show you. It's my birthday tomorrow, you see, so me and Melanie went out yesterday for a little drink. I think we started it, well, we went out about 1 o'clock, you know, in the casual time, you know, the old age pensioners time. And we went to Newcastle. It was lovely, 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 lovely. And while I was there, I picked up a new basket. You know what I mean? It's like a shop drinky experience we went on. And this is, have you seen this TK Maxx? So it was $9.99. And it's actually, what I'm going to do is pick some tomatoes in there. It's actually for picking tomatoes because I've got them and they're great. But I'm finding, you know, can you see like the bottoms there? They're all a little bit niggly, like, and it bruises your fruit, you know what I mean? And you don't want, come on now. Well, it does, it bruises me tomatoes and all me soft fruit, so that's what I've got there. I've got this nice basket there to kind of put in me things, and we're going to go in there and pick some tomatoes now. But what I want to do, because it's my birthday, I'm suited and booted for bees, I'm going to run the gauntlet. And I know I'm pushing the boundaries of gardening to the very limit here. I'm going to pick some rhubarb that you're not meant to pick, but it's my birthday tomorrow. And Melanie said she'll make us a crumble. So I don't really care. Right, so I'm not going to, I'll just go in and get it. And just hope that they don't like any little pudgy white legs. There you go, that was alright. So, and I forget which actually variety I've got of this rhubarb, and I know you shouldn't pick it, but I'm pushing the boundaries of gardening. There you go, that'll do for me, big lad. So what I've discovered in coming up, turning around there, what I've discovered in my 54th year, or approaching it, is why rhubarb and why crumbles? Well, it's because Chunky loves his sweets. He's got a sweet tooth, Chunky. But I've discovered chocolate just gives us headaches, gives us migraines. And it's like, I can have a bit of chocolate, honestly, and it's like to the 12 hours later, migraine. And it took us this long to discover that it's actually chocolate that's doing it. So, but it doesn't happen when I have crumble. Anyway, should we go in there? Come on, let's have a look. Oh, what I want to, I mean, I'll go through them all and we'll give you my thoughts on them. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm chuffed to bits, to be honest, with the tomatoes. But I'm going to pick these cucumbers because I don't want them too big, if I can. While they're there, I'll get me snips because I need the. Oh, I put them in the hut. I put them in the hut. There's my seeds. We'll see if. Look at this, man. It's like a bloody. It's like a quarry ground. I might actually. Do you know? Because these are main ones, Wudan and the Radicchio. I might sow them again in some other things. Can you grow seeds in stones? Anyways, what was that? Compost again? Durstans, a little bit strange. Anyway, oh! See this? Big thank you to Stan. Stan goes on the comments by as Judith. I don't know, Judith's his wife, and he writes under Judith Ledbetter. But Stan popped through, and Stan, I must have just missed you, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because I'm up all the time, and it was just popped through the gate there. This is, wait on, what is it? It's a black grape called Sweet Jubilee. And there's a little message there for us from Stan. Oh, Stan, you're a star. Now, I haven't planted. This is. Oh, goodness. That's Steve's over there, which is, I forget what Steve's is as well. That's starting to go again. I'll tell you why I haven't planted Steve's is it's the preparation for it, you know what I mean? And I'll probably have to kind of mother Stan's. Now Stan, is that out of the two, I forget, Steve, you can, because I know Steve's is like it's got seeds in it. Stan, is this Sweet Jubilee a seedless grape, or can you not get them in a just grapes and you just pick them a bit earlier? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not so au fait with me grapes. Right, let's get me snips. So got these. Someone mentioned, and I've mentioned it before as well, all the kind of tools now are going in this orange colour, like the hipsters colour, you know what I mean? And I'm going along with that trend. I'll get this aubergine. Actually, there's a few aubergines I might pick. Definitely two anyways. Mind, I'll be honest, I'm having some success with the aubergines there. Do you know what I mean? You watch a video, you learn, and then it works. You know, don't just kind of try and do it yourself. So if you can see as well, I've strung up the aubergines now because they're starting to grow, and I'm just kind of nipping out the side shoots, which is actually difficult to spot. I need my clip. Where have I put my clippers? It's actually difficult to where'd I put them? Oh, they're bloody underneath, man. Oh, I'm on fire here today as well. Yes, I did leave me glasses there. A few people mentioned that. So I've been on reserves. So I'm just kind of snipping off these side shoots, and hopefully it seems to be working, mine. I seem to be getting a bit like the cucumbers, way more than what I could. I mean, if you look at the cucumbers going up there, you know, what I am noticing, mind, is I'm running out of the little, and it was Martin sent over them from America, but you can get them on thingy, but I think I'll be able to take some from bottom rungs as well. Just cut these little ones out. Ah, God, they're doing off. When you turn your back, when you have your birthday drink, when you turn your back. Right, let's talk about the tomatoes then. Like I say, I'm going to pick a few. So I want to give you my initial thought, or not my initial thoughts, my thoughts now running through these tomatoes, what I've grown from Audrey. Now this first batch is, and I'm so pleased as well, these are just amazing. I think these are the Dr. White's yellow, and look at the size of these mothers, man. You know, if I can pull these off and get these, you know, a few of them to come, that would be great. I'm not sure, because normally I snip the tops, because our, you know, summer's not that long, and it, you know, you end up losing the light. So we'll wait and see there. But on first impression, the way these are growing, if I can get the amount there to that size, what I've got on, that would be just fantastic. Do you know what I mean? They're just and they go yellow apparently, so that would be, you know, to see a beef tomato yellow is something special. Brad's Atomic Grape, I am bowled over by it, to be honest. It was the weakest, and actually I wouldn't care now, it's starting to look a lot better. It was the weakest plant. It put out its fruit, but I was just thinking, but then I've tasted the fruit, and look at the amount you're getting with these. You know, these are heavy croppers, these Brad's Atomic Grape. And again, they're coming again, and I'll probably get these before the season's out, you know. So when I planted them in seeds, they were spindly coming up. Everything about them was like no hopers, but they've just proved me totally wrong. Do you know what I mean? I know they need a few little cuts here and there to get the spindlies out, the suckers out, but fantastic. Now we're moving on. Look at this bloody giant thing up here. These are the Napa ones, Napa Chandra, is that how you pronounce it? And the tomatoes, I'll be honest, are gorgeous. Just the tiniest bit behind the sun gold ones. You know, they're on that kind of part of like how nice they are, but the yellow as well. But my one complaint is there's a lot of plant for a little bit of fruit. You know, if you kind of notice down there, compared to the sun golds, just how many you get. You know, if I'm not sure if the Americans or Australia or anyone can get sun gold out there where you live, but it's just a different crop and variety. You know, it's all plant, and like I say, look at this, the thickness. This is a, and I'm just going to let it grow, see how far I can get it. What I want to do with a couple is just try, and you drop the hooks and you layer them a little bit on the floor. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try and do that method as well. Moving on. Now I'm really pleased with these. These are the Paul Robeson ones, and they're a lovely tomato, and you're getting a lovely crop from them. And I'll probably grow them next year, to be honest. I'm not sure if I've got the seeds, but I'll have to order some. But they're actually even worth the import duty. You get a lovely tomato from it, and you get a nice size, you know, and a good crop. So this, to be honest, all these plants here are my first year of growing them, the tomatoes, you know what I mean? And I like growing tomatoes. It's the thing that I've grew up with is the more the tomatoes than, I guess, anything really. But I've got the 4 plants there, and these are ones I'm going to pick there now. Some great ones in there. I'm chuffed to bits with them. Now the Cherokee Purple is, I don't know, nothing seems to be, you know, every time there's a tomato comes, they go like twisted and gnarled. You know what I mean? So as yet, I'm not ready to give a verdict yes or no. I haven't tried one. But again, well, I suppose there is a few tomatoes, but they're not heavy croppers. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just wait and see. These, I don't know what this is, to be honest. It might be the same as that. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if that's the Portugal plant I had, but again, I just had to rely on fruit. And it had the same treatment, it had the same, you know, like feeds and everything like that. But I've got 3 tomatoes on there for that all that space, where I could have had, you know, another Brad's Atomic if I'd realised, and had a way more. So going on to Sun Gold, what can you say about Sun Gold, man? They are just heavy croppers, and I'm glad I did it this way, because last time I let all the side shoots grow out, and it was a bit of a knotted mess. But you still get the amount of tomatoes on, but, you know, and because they're small, they don't take that long to, you know, to get up to a nice size. Look at this size on. That's the, you know, if you can get them that size, they are just so nice. It's still, I think, probably my favourite tomato. It's not my favourite cooking tomato. It's my favourite snacking tomato, if that's the best description. I'm not sure what that is yet. I thought it might have been one of these brandy wines that I had in from last year, but we'll wait and see if anything comes of it. It's just a volunteer one. That seems to be doing okay, you know. Moving over to me 2 Shirleys that I planted on the 19th of May. They're still going, rocketing away there. They're a little bit behind, but maybe I'm hoping I get the fruit. And I'm hoping once all this is gone, you know, all this behind us there, these are still carrying on producing. That would be, what's that doing down there? That big hook down there. That would be excellent, to be honest. Like you say, we're a bit governed by daylight here. What can I say about me? You know, to be honest though, I'll tell you what I can say is I'm not going to do my own seed ones. It's just, you know, it's so much easier just getting grafted ones in. So these are my grafted tomatoes. Now these are me big boys, you know what I mean? Me big girls, me puppies, you know what I mean? These are the ones I kind of want. If I was going to put a show on of a tomato plant, look at that, man. Do you know what I mean? And that's this, you can see the hand, each one of them is coming out, you know, and that one down there is red, you know, and they're never fault, you know, they just put out these, oh, look at that, seeing the never fault, oh man, oh, what's happened there, can you see that, oh yeah, bugger, that'll have to come up, where's me? God, I was praising these up the hill there, and something's went wrong there. I'm not sure what. I mean, it wasn't like that. I've been keeping an eye on these for ages. That's like a mould or something. It's all squishy gunchy and what a shame. Well, you're not probably going to buy them no more. That's a bloody shame, that. I don't know what that is. I've never had that before. I'm going to have a little peruse. No, all the others seem alright. Got a red one there. Might have just been a one-off. You know, it wasn't kind of grotty on the bottom. I thought that might have been like blossom end, but it's the other way around. So, oh dear. Anyways, every cloud, do you know. Now these are my Prince Bogey ones, and the jury's still out with these. I'm now seeing, actually there's a little one that's going red. I was told, Audrey put a little comment down that what Audrey does with them is, it's her sun-dried tomatoes, you know, so she kind of sun-dries them, or, you know, preserves them in olive oil. And I must admit, there is now starting to be a lot of, because there was loads of flowers, so, and I was thinking they weren't getting pollinated, but we'll just wait and see. And if you remember, I had to kind of crop this back last time just to kind of make way, but it seems all right. Like I say, the jury's out. There's a lot of tomatoes on there, so we'll wait and see. I'm not sure how to preserve, you know, like sun-dried tomatoes. I'll have to look that up. So what I'll do is I'll pick these Paul Robesons because there's some nice ones, and I like the colour. All picked. There we go. So there's the greenhouse, the polytunnel basket today with my new basket. Little birthday treat to myself. First impressions, I never take home a split one of them. Oh, right. So those are me big beef tomato. I picked a little bit earlier just to, I don't want it to damage. But I love these. Look at that. That's a lovely sized tomato. It's a lovely colour. It's a lovely shape. Those Paul Robeson ones, yep. I'm chuffed to bits with them. Absolutely, to be honest, they're lovely. And I picked some of the little Napa Chandri ones. So overall, a good little first haul there. That's like me, I guess you could call that probably my first main haul of tomatoes. A bit upsetting about that. One gone to mouldy, because you can tell it's developed its fruit, it's made its fruit, it's perfect, it's grown, and then all of a sudden something's attacked it, and something's, you know, like a little flaw in its genetic makeup. Anyway, look after yourselves, take good care.